Tuesday. It's a beautiful day. A little bit of fog this morning. It's gone. Temperatures are going to warm this week. I got Walnut Creek up on the screen because I want you to kind of pay attention to what I'm about to tell you regarding pollens, tree pollen specifically, as they are the ones that are in the air right now, mostly, right? Because your trees are blossoming right now big time. The weeds and the grasses are coming. They're usually further behind. But tree pollens, even if the grasses were going off right now, and some are, tree pollens are right at your eye level, right at head level. And so that creates an environment where you are putting the pollens when you're walking down on in Walnut Creek by the fountain down there. Those trees, they're filtering out pollen quite a bit, more than you'd be surprised how much pollen comes out of these trees. And so it's getting in your eyes. And so you're being impacted by tree pollen. So this all happened in the 1950s. Not what I mean all happened is the trees. There's male trees and there's female trees, right? Makes sense. Female trees produce flowers and female trees produce fruit. And so the male tree produces, right, pollen to create the fruit, right? They pollinate. So what the developers came up with was this bright idea. We're going to put in a bunch of male trees. They're not as messy, right? So you're not sweeping up all the time. They can create a little bit of fruit here and there, but compared to female trees, male trees are much less dropping stuff on the ground. Male trees live longer, quite a bit longer. Male trees grow faster. So what they do, in the 1950s, they just started sticking this stuff out here into these developments. And they started off small and like, this is just a typical development. I don't even know where this is, like a Google development, I guess. But if you picture our Bay Area, this is our Bay Area, right? So these trees in the Bay Area, almost every one of those trees is going to be a male tree. So as we get into spring now, folks are noticing tree pollens, most definitely. The tree pollens will be trending high this week. Depends what kind of trees you have out front of your house. Most folks have lots of male trees, which are, like I say, producing of pollen, and they're doing it right now in earnest, and they will the rest of this week. So a little something about pollen. Like, I guess makes sense, right? Male, female trees, males. Yeah. So I just thought that was interesting, especially when you think, oh my God, the developers thought, oh, we nailed this thing, man. We crushed it, right? These trees grow faster, they live longer, and they're not as messy. In the meantime, it's devastating to the population of the Bay Area who has, or anywhere in the Central Valley, who have allergies. Okay. So here we are. Let's take a look. There's the Bay Area right there. You can see I'll put a triangle on it only because I want you to get used to looking at it. There we are. You see a little bit of fog. There was fog off the coast this morning, patchy fog. There was even a little valley fog showed up. Then it went away pretty quickly. And if you look up in the mountains, you can see we've got plenty of snow in the hills, which is awesome. I like this shot a lot because, let me put my pointer on this. You can see the cloud shear, see the upper high cirrus clouds moving in one direction. That's high pressure, clockwise flow. And you're going, well, the clouds below are going this way. Let's see if we can do that. They're going this way. That's high pressure too. That's high pressure at the surface. High pressure aloft, high pressure at the surface, dominant Pacific high, and it's staying put. I mean, that high is going to be with us for at least the rest of this week and potentially into the following week and potentially into early May. And that's what I'd like to show you now. This is the GFS. This is off the COD, College of DuPage site. Let me see if I can find the Bay Area. Here we are. It's hard. This map's hard because it's the Pacific, but that's us. And what I want you to see, let's see if I got it right. Got the date right. Okay. I want you to see how the flow goes. See everything going around us? We're all the way right now into Thursday. We're in, see where the showers would be. Everything is in the Pacific is active, but it's all going up over the top. Still going over the top. Heck, we're into the 24th now. We're coming into the 25th. Now, this is interesting. This guy kind of clips, but let's let that one go by. That could be something that's on the 26th. And then we do have an opportunity here, but this is like towards the early part of May. I know that's like, oh, my eyes. But this long-range model is just showing in the Pacific high, just so you know, the high that helps with the pollens, gives us problems there and builds the valley fog. That's the bullseye on the Pacific high. So if I go backwards, you kind of see it just living there, right? See the contours around it? That's the Pacific high. And what we have, it kind of breaks down a little there. So what we have in the winter months is the Aleutian Low. That's where our storms come from. But in the winter or in the summer, we have the Pacific High. Okay, I like this map. This is a lot of numbers, but see STS, that's Santa Rosa. SRF is San Rafael. CCR is Concord. LVK, these are airport identifiers. But it's a temperature change from yesterday. This was a couple of hours ago. But what you do, see where it says temp off the top there, and then change CHG. Just go down and change. Those are just temperatures. Okay, it's 8 degrees or 7 degrees warmer in Concord right now, or a little while ago, than it was yesterday at that time. Livermore, 9 degrees warmer. So it's a trend. And weather is so much about trends. And you look at that, those pluses, it's trending warmer. And that's exactly what's happening. So that's the 24-hour differences. We can take a look at the surface map. These were taken about 10 o'clock this morning. So 66 degrees in Marysville, probably up to 70 degrees by now. You can see up in Reno, it's just 60 degrees. And the wind directions and wind speeds, you can see right here up at towards north by Point Arena. Geez, it's kind of windy up there. It's blowing 25 miles an hour, gusting to 30. So a spring day we have. Here is the 5-day forecast. We know about trees now. We know about male trees versus female trees. We also take a look at the long range forecast, which is like, it's going to be dry for a while. So if you got things you got to do, get it done, because we're going to be dry for a while. We got a long haul, maybe pull a roof off your house. I don't do that. But if you're paying somebody or throw some concrete down, you got paint the house. You got a good run here of at least 5 or 6 days. At least that's how it looks. All righty. We'll see you back here tomorrow.